Welcome back to the Dispatch. I want to first of all take some time out to answer those people who are claiming that I'm Jamaican, which I guess means I shouldn't comment on the politics. Hey, we're all immigrants here, man. Only the Indians can claim any ownership of this land. And I want to answer those who are saying that I'm communist because I believe that if the country progresses as a whole, then those who have more should give some of what they have so that those who have less can get some. If that's communism, you must remember that the Bible teaches, to he whom much is given, much is required. Now, we want to get back to the point where we are saying the extreme right wing of American politics would like to frame the debate about how to resurrect this economy from the economic crisis that they have placed us in. And we want to take two examples to show how they want to frame this debate. And the first example goes back to Speaker Pelosi appearing on a Sunday morning talk show, and the question was asked, if X amount of dollars are in the stimulus package for contraceptives, how does this stimulate the economy? Speaker Pelosi, and I'm paraphrasing here, answered that if less children are born, then the state would have to spend less money, which would free up funds to do other things, and that would stimulate the economy. Now, the right wing, led by Rush Limbaugh, came out and said, you heard? They are saying that abortion is economic stimulus, because if we abort babies and we don't have to spend any money on them, then it's economic stimulus. Rush Limbaugh and all those who agreed with him knew that was not what was being said. What Speaker Pelosi was conveying to the public was, if we spend money to make contraceptives more affordable and more available, then those who can least afford to have children will make use of this contraceptive, and surely they'll have less children. The less children they have, especially the teenage mothers, the women who are on welfare, then the less children will be placed on the burden of the taxpayer, where the state got to find welfare to keep them fed, keep them housed, provide them with health care, and this would free up funds so the states could spend money on building and repairing infrastructure, so that the states could spend money on hiring inspectors to inspect peanut plants so that we don't eat salmonella-laden peanut products because nobody's inspecting the plants. Now, these are things that would stimulate the economy. And there we go, connecting the dots for those of you who don't want to connect them. And the next thing is, we heard Senator Mitch McConnell, who is the minority leader in the Senate, come out and say, hey, can you imagine it? Hundreds of millions of dollars for honeybee insurance. And I was reminded of Allen Iverson's tirade when he talked about practice when he was with the Philadelphia 76ers. Because he never gave us a reason why he shouldn't practice. He just said practice. And this is the same thing I'm getting from Senator Mitch McConnell. Why is it that we shouldn't have insurance for honeybees? All you're saying is, how many millions of dollars for the insurance of honeybees? As if, hey, it is crazy. But those of us who know what is happening and who are connected know that not more than a year ago, we had all of these news reports about colonies of bees that were disappearing, and how the disappearance of these colonies of bees was affecting how much we paid for fruits and vegetables at the local market. And you say, how is that? Well, the farmers who farm bees rent their bees out during the pollination time for fruits and vegetables so that bees can pollinate the fruits and vegetables. With less bees, less fruits and vegetables are pollinated, and the harvest is smaller. And the smaller the harvest, the more we gotta pay, because demand is going to outstrip supply. So now, if we can put into place a system whereby we can ensure there is always enough bees, therefore there is always a good enough harvest, so that we pay less for fruits and vegetables at the supermarket, that will be a stimulus into every American pocket, because this money that we would have spent on fruits and vegetables, we'll spend it on flat screen TVs, we'll spend it on larger cars, larger houses, all kinds of things that would stimulate the economy, because we had more discretionary funds in our pockets. And that is what I mean when I say we are allowing the extreme right wing to frame the debate. The debate must be framed in such a way that we understand exactly what they are doing. What they are doing is they are intending to obstruct the new president, to stop any plan that will get us out of this economic recession, because their idea is we lost power and we want it back. We don't care whether the country progresses or not. What we want to do is get these people out of power so that we can get back into power. And this is why we're framing the debate around things like abortion, so that we can divide the country down the middle once again and keep the people divided so that we can rule. But thanks to President Obama, we're going to bring this country together, and we're going to work together to rebuild it. Join us next time when we talk about Tom Daschle and Tim Geithner and all the other people they're calling tax cheats. Thank you.